Well, today we're going to be replacing the oil and filter in this BMW 420D. So we've got the car on ramps, so we'll make a start by draining the oil. We're underneath the vehicle and we need to undo this little flap here. I just pull down this little flap and then that exposes the drain nut. We've wedged the little flap there with a block of wood to the ground. There is not a lot of room under here. Working on the ramps, it's quite a low car. And we get a 17mm spanner and we'll set the oil draining. So I just gingerly work the drain plug out and I can feel the crush washer on it, so I want to retrieve the sump plug with the crush washer. And that's now draining. So we'll just check we've got the washer on the drain plug. Well, with the oil draining away, we'll give it a little helping hand and open up the filler and we'll get to the oil filter. So just as an alternative, before we start dismantling things, we can just mark up this oil filter and then that'll set the torque. We can set the torque on that or use a torque wrench. So in order to remove the oil filter, you will need a 27mm shallow socket, and that's a deep socket, and you can see the problem. We're not going to get any tools in there without disturbing this pretty lot of plastic. So we can either use an adjustable spanner, since we've marked the torque, to remove it, or just pull this forward here and you'll just get access. And this is 3/4 drive, but 3/8 drive would give you a little more room. I'll just gently unscrew that. So I'll carefully remove the filter. So as the oil is draining away, a little thing I've learnt recently is to take a magnet and see if it can influence the oil. And I don't think we are with this, so that's good news. There's no metal in the oil. So we'll turn his attention to the oil filter and unbox it. So it's looking compatible at a quick glance. And we've also got another copper crush washer for the sump. I mean, I reuse them, but since we've got a new one, we may as well use it. Okay, so we'll remove this seal. I've got a seal pick there. See, it goes in that groove there, and insert the new O-ring. And just put a smear of oil round this and that little O-ring there. I've got the new filter ready to go in. Now we need to align this little tab just there towards the windscreen. And then we should just be able to screw it up. Well, I've got the torque wrench dialed in to 25 Newton meter, and we'll see if our marks align. We're a little bit shy. Just slacken off, go back, closer. So BMW recommend their oil, which is a big surprise to me. Now, the diesel engine, there is an alternative, and that's ACA C3 specification. So I've got our new crush washer loaded onto the sump plug, and it was nice and clean. I haven't cleaned it. Often these are magnetic and you get a bit of swarf on. And that's the sump plug back in. I've re-secured that flap. Well, I've got the car on level ground now, and we'll just take our first oil reading. I've wiped the dipstick. So we've put 5 litres of oil in, and I think we need a little more in. That's the mark we want to end up at, the upper mark, and the lower mark's the minimum. Well, we've added a splash more oil. So now we're going to try and reset the oil service. So we're going to press this button here, the start button, and then we're going to do a quick press of this button and then a long press and hold. So we've got engine oil reset possible, so I'm going to do an extra press here. Perform reset, one more press, and now it's resetting the engine oil for another 16,000 miles, which is quite generous of BMW. So that's one successful oil change and filter and service interval reset. Many thanks for watching, and why not subscribe to learn of more low cost repair solutions.